Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use Sitemapper, the free XML sitemap generator from Tekzilver. This is the splash screen, and before we get started, let me tell you a bit about it. Sitemapper is a standalone Windows application, and you have to download the installer from our GitHub repository. Let me show it to you. So that's the Tekzilver GitHub repository. You have to go to github.com/Tekzilver, and you have to go to the click on the repositories link right on the top and select Sitemapper. If you scroll down a bit, you can see releases on the right. Click on releases. Scroll down again, and there's the exe file. That's the installer. So you can download that and install it in your computer. That's the latest version. Okay. So once you've downloaded the installer and set it up in your computer, it's a pretty straightforward process. Nothing much to talk about that. This is what is going to look like when you start it up, and I'm going to click on Start Mapping Domains. Okay, to get started. So I'm going to click on it, and this is the main screen of the application. So this is where you enter the name of the domain for which you want to generate the sitemap, and you have a bunch of controls. So if you see here, you can customize the depth, limits, and SEO parameters. If you click on it here, you see a bunch of optional parameters which you can add or remove from your sitemap, and those are the last modified date and frequency of change and the priority. Okay, and just below that you have this box called exclude pattern. So this is where you specify the exclusions. So let's say you don't want the sitemapper to add your PDFs in the sitemap. So this is how you exclude it. So you just have to mention it here. So you just say .pdf, and then let's say if there's any other folder that you don't want sitemap to be crawling, you can just say, for example, I'm going to say /personal, and that's how you specify whatever locations you want to exclude from being added into the sitemap. Okay, then there are a bunch of other controls. So I'm going to remove this for now. And then there are a bunch of other controls right on the top here where it says max, where you can specify the number of pages. So you can choose anywhere between 50 to unlimited pages. So I think it goes up to 50,000. But if it's a small website, then you can just say 50. Or if it's a larger website, you can choose the maximum number of pages. Okay, so this is where you specify that, and then you can specify the crawl depth. So we've set it to 5 by default, but you can change that according to how your website is organized. Okay, and then you have the concurrency workers. These are the crawlers. So you have you can choose from 1 to 10. So this is basically how fast or how aggressively you want to crawl the website for which you want to generate the sitemap. I think 3 is the default, and that's not too fast, not too slow. So, but again, you can choose that option according to whatever you want. And then the change frequency which you want to specify. So it's auto selected at it's automatically selected here. But if you want to make a different choice, then you can choose daily, weekly, monthly, or whatever. Okay, so that's pretty much the controls for this application. And right on the top here, where you have to enter the name of the domain, we've given a bunch of examples. For example, let's say let's choose example.com. Okay, so it has just one URL, and I'm going to generate the sitemap. So I click on start site mapping, and then you have it. So this is how this is the output here on the screen, and you can remove the last modified or whatever. So that's how it works. And you can take the output in a bunch of formats. You can change it to text, or you can take it in HTML, or you can even do it in CSV. If you click on CSV, you select this and click on save to computer. Okay, but we'll just go with XML. There's one more example that I wanted to show you. Let's say I'm going to discard this and click on crawl another domain, and I'm going to choose Wikipedia. Okay, I mean, I don't want to do this, but this is just to give you an example. Okay, so I'm going to choose Wikipedia, and let's probably select 50 pages, a quick test, and let's click on sitemap. I hope it pulls up what I wanted to show you. So as it's generating the sitemap, you can see the progress bar move across, and as soon as it's done, you'll see the message that says the sitemap has been generated. Okay, so we chose 50 pages maximum, and it's generated the sitemap for the 50 pages. Okay, now this is what I wanted to show you. Now, if you see, there are a bunch of URLs that are really long, and I don't think they should be included in the sitemap. So it says index.html, and then there's there's some parameters added to it. Okay, so it's title. Okay, now we need to clear up this these URLs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add these to the exclusions. Okay, so I'm going to say I don't want anything that comes after this .php extension, right? So let's go back, let's discard this one, let's crawl another domain, and here I'm going to say I'm going to exclude title. Okay, and I'll just leave the other options at their default values. Wikipedia is still selected, and we'll just do a 50-page quick test again. So I'm going to start site mapping. All right, so it's done. And if you see, let's scroll down here, and if you see, the URLs are neatly fixed, right? So this is how you specify the exclusions and get a clean sitemap for your website, right? So that's pretty much about it. This is not a very complicated application. I hope you find this useful. If there's anything, let us know in the comments, or raise an issue on the GitHub repository. Thanks for watching.